And we are live. And I'm not on camera. Hello. Hello and welcome. We be doing this like we know what we doing. Like we professionals. We professionals. We're not professionals. I went live and my hair is a hot mess. Love that for me. I wore this one a few streams ago, this one, and I love the aesthetics of it, but it was ripping my hair out when I tried to get it off. I had to get my aunt to help me get it off. Ooh, there we go. We can look a little bit less crazy. I know I put the air conditioner on in my room. Hypothetically, I should be rocking more fun hairstyles, like, you know, hair down. But we've been having an issue with our door, and I ended up trying to change out the doorknob. And in doing so, I should have my in-ears in, because if we're going to be doing voice chat, I don't know if Teddy's even in the voice chat yet. I'm so professional. So professional. I need to know when he comes in. I'm so unused to having my in-ears anymore. It feels kind of weird. But if I don't have the in-ears in, I don't hear him when he comes into the voice chat, the Discord voice chat. He didn't say that he was gonna play. I kind of just said I'm going live shortly, and he was like, okay. Okay could mean, okay, good luck, or it could mean, okay, I'll be there. I don't, just the same way that I don't give advance notice to my stream. I don't give anybody advance notice. Like I do. A schedule is something that I left behind in the army. That's a foreign concept that's in my memory. Ooh, I untangled it. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to, like, I need a fancy hairband saver. Fancy decoration saver. Maybe some tubes of cardboard. I can't put it back in its drawer because it's just going to get messed up again. I can't put it away properly until I actually figure out how to keep it from getting tangled. Alright. Oh, I can't. I'm moving closer. What is holding me in place? Annoyance. That's what's holding me in place. Okay. Why won't you get a little bit closer? Alright. Regular keyboard over here. Switch keyboard over here. And let's play some Palia. I'm very close to making the requirements for all the drops. Fun fact, I mistakenly thought that the summer drops thing ended on the 9th, and I was panicking. It ends on the 16th, so I have time. However, in my panic, I did end up, like, just running a couple of people's streams in the background of one of my devices. I think I had it on my tablet. I have way too many devices. There's no such thing as too many devices. Not for people who enjoy tech. I had it on my tablet. And at one point I had some streams running on the computer while I wasn't here. So, yeah. It still looks like views, so it's fine. But right now, I am 96% of the way towards having all the drops. And, no, I didn't have mail. I had news. I was doing some farming, actual in-game farming today. And, oh, that is so cute. I would like the mermaid outfit maybe, but I'm not on my own dime. I gotta, if it was gifted, that'd be great. I got too many things to deal with, even to gift myself in-game microtransactions. Like the new chatbot that I that I started how many days ago? 3 days ago. We're just like, look, I'm not monetized. The budget for this is $0. If I get it as a gift, though, that'd be great. Trying to fit a stream in today between 2 sessions of being active on Instacart. I went on for a couple of hours earlier today and didn't get any calls in my area, but it's too hot to be just like going somewhere and parking just to because that would be wasting gas to just be running your car, because it's too hot to be sitting in my car without running the air conditioner. But I accomplished some things I needed to accomplish at home, and now I'm doing the streaming. Then I'm going to go probably around 4-ish, something like that. Put myself active on Instacart again, and hopefully I'll get some calls, some orders. And you know it. So something we were working on the last time I was streaming was making enough money to, what did I need? There was something that I needed, and it was 50,000. Wait, how did I get 2 of these? I mean, I'm not mad, but I don't think I was supposed to. Teddy, welcome. I don't know how I ended up with 2 of these. I'm not mad at though. Like, they are stackable after all. But I'm pretty sure I was only supposed to get 1. Anyways, the last stream, we're trying to make enough monies. What did I need that's 50,000? I don't even remember. Oh, the recipe for the iron chest. Oh, you're supposed to get 4? And I wonder why I only got 2. There's an exclamation mark on this store. I think there's some new stuff. Oh, you know what? The sorcery stuff. I don't know if it was here when I went into the store last time. I don't think it was, but the sorcery stuff was actually kind of cool. One of the streams that I ended up on, the girl that was streaming, she'd bought this, and she was like, you can actually fly. It's pretty cool. I still not getting it. Again, I'm open for donations on Ko-Fi and the Streamlabs donation link. Where is the Streamlabs donation link? That's not even, I don't even have that. I should probably figure out how to put that on screen, because I feel like I took it off at some point for some reason. But also, Ko-Fi is right there. Donations welcome for the outfits. You could designate what you want to make a donation for. Like, it doesn't have to just go into whatever I deem that I need more, that I find more necessary. I am definitely open to donations for specific things in game, because I'm not in a place to be making microtransactions, to be spending money on microtransactions. I'm gonna make some more of this because it wasn't too hard, and it gives me a lot of num-nums foods. I don't know if this is something that is the last part of the drop gives you too. So I don't know if this is something that got updated whenever with the most recent updated change, but I feel like I'm using a lot more energy since I started playing after the update. So I feel like I didn't have to eat that often previously, and I was doing all the same stuff that I'm doing now. All the same grinding and stuff. Anyway, since you're here in chat, Teddy, let me know whenever if you're gonna join the Discord, because I feel uncomfortable now having the in-ears, because I have my earbuds on the other side to listen to music. So if you're not in the Discord, then I don't need my in-ears. So if you decide to join, let me know. Why do I keep missing that one flip? That's the second time it happened to me today. Ugh. My unfortunate coffee got cool, which makes me sad. I went downstairs with the intention of coming right back up because I had things to do, and I ended up being gone longer than expected. But since I was only planning to be gone for a little bit of time, I didn't seal it properly. I gave it like one turn, and it's like 4 turns to completely close it. Now I'm dealing with the consequences. Consequences being that instead of retaining the heat that it usually does for like 3 to 4 hours, I'm stuck with a lukewarm coffee. It's still delicious, but it's just lukewarm. I think I'm almost at 100%. Ooh, I see a notification on my Twitch tab. I'm prepared today. It's almost like we learn from our mistakes. I have on my on this screen, I have a split screen going, and I have Twitch tab open on one side and the Social Stream Ninja on the other. So I actually got the drop. I'm excited to go look at it. Is the door closed? John, can you see if the door's closed properly? Okay. It's not closed properly per se. I just have enough. I have a ironing board propped up against the door. I dismounted the whole doorknob in the hopes that I could fix it. I thought I did something. I did nothing. It did nothing. After I put all the hardware back on, it's still not closing. I don't know what the issue is. I'm really considering just putting a deadbolt on it. Just put a deadbolt and leave the side that needs the key, whether I put that as the inside or the outside of the door, just leave the key in there and just like, it'd be too expensive to constantly cool this room, and the door just keeps popping open and letting out all the cold air. Or sucking in all the hot air, which is just as bad. I'll be right back. John, what? Fix your chair.
That chair is always
No, it has not. Slide in so I can get by.
That's too late.
John, woo. You don't even use your chair that far back. Jesus. Kids these days.
But you're a kid.
I don't be teasing like that, though. I do sometimes. So basically, I've mentioned this before. My desk is here, and all my streaming stuff is set up here. And John's desk is immediately next to mine. And because of the way furniture is set up, if he pushes his chair back, I have no way to get behind him. And he doesn't have his chair all the way back when he's on the computer. So he had his chair where he normally is, and the reason I got up was because I noticed that the window attachment for the AC vent had popped out a little bit, and I went to like push it back in so we're not dealing with hot air coming back in. I need to buy some more of the insulation foam that goes there, the sticky insulation foam, to get a better seal on that. But I went to go take care of that, and I'm not looking at John. I'm not watching him. I have my back towards him. And when I turned around to come back to the desk, he had pushed his chair all the way back, and I'm like, I can't get past this. And he's just like, oh, that's where my chair's been all along. Like, no, it has not.
Yes, it has.
No, sir. No, it has not. It has not. This boy's so silly. Alright. Man, I found out, okay, let me get my thoughts together. Coherent conversation. So,
That's over.
no, it's not overrated at all. Streamlabs does these giveaways, maybe like once a month or 2 giveaways a month. And if you're a paid subscriber to, if you have the paid version of Streamlabs, you get entries into all of these things. And I don't always look at them because I forget often to check them. And not the current one, but the one for June was a camera. And I'm like, no, I wish I would have entered for that, because I'm kind of like, I'm in the market for a new camera. I've mentioned it a couple of times that I want to get a new camera. And I figured out what the issue is. So I have 2 Logitech 920s, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's what they are. They're 920s. And they're really great cameras. I have one that I bought myself in maybe not 2016, but like 2017, when I was doing pre-recorded content. And then I have another one because Teddy had a bunch of spares, so he sent me one of his spare ones. So the whole point of having 2 was that it was supposed to be for a moment in time where I was planning on having straight on and top down views, so I needed 2 cameras. And I wanted to have 2 web cameras because they're more portable than the other options that I have, because I have 2 professional cameras, but they're really chunky and they don't fit well because I live stream, so my setup includes having the 2 monitors right in front of me. Oh, I had to turn the air on. So because my setup includes, I have limited space, and I like the camera being right in front of me. So the other thing for the top-down view is that my Rebel is chunky. Anyone who owns a Rebel knows. And my Sony, I have a Sony Alpha. I have a Canon Rebel and a Sony Alpha. And the Sony is slimmer, but I don't have a good flexible tripod for it. I've also tried with it, and I would have to buy a new lens for optimal, because I have distance lenses on it, because that's what I needed when I bought it. And the regular lens doesn't do the limited space for the top-down recording. It doesn't work as well, so I would have to get the smaller lens. There's a thinner, the chunkier they are, the farther they can zoom, and the thinner they are, that's for nearby shooting. So I would have to get a new lens on that one. And for the price of a new lens, because interchangeable lenses are expensive, especially mine is a couple of generations old, but it still works perfectly well, so there's no point in replacing a whole camera just because the lenses are slightly harder to find. By virtue of the fact that it is slightly harder to find the lenses for it, it would make more sense to just look into some webcam options. And that's what I've been doing, because if you look at quality lenses, they're gonna be $100 or more. And there's webcams that you could find for $50-$60, and I was trying to see, the more supply there is, the more chance that you'll be able to find a good, affordable option that does what you need it to. Ooh, the seeds that we got from working together with Teddy yesterday. Actually, I'm unsure as to why that one grew already. I thought they were only supposed to grow if you watered them, but I guess I was wrong. These are very resilient flowers. They grow when they feel like it. Kind of nice. So I was randomly looking into other webcams, just trying to find one that was better quality than the 2 that I have, because they are exactly the same webcam. And I've tried both of them, and they keep having the same issues. But I wasn't sure how to solve the issue, so I don't know why in my ignorance I was looking for webcams. I was just looking for webcams that were like better, but I did water them last time, but that was like 2 days ago. And I've logged on to just do farming. So in game time, I've been here. I've been back. So what I ended up doing was coming to the realization finally that the problem is that I think these are 920s, Logitech C920s. They're great for lots of things. However, they're not good in low light. And if you were to historically go back into my videos, I didn't start talking about needing a new webcam until recently. And I just started replaying everything in my mind, replaying all the memories in my mind, and I realized that I set it once it got hot. So once it got hot, I stopped wanting to use the LED lights, because even though LED lights are supposed to not be hot, it seems that when they are just like 2 feet away from your face, they're pretty hot. And yeah, I don't want to be hot and uncomfortable while I'm streaming, especially like, for like 2 hours, 2, 3, 4 hours of streaming, just being uncomfortable and sweating. I don't like sweating. Not at all, not even slightly. So I came to the realization that the problem is that the 920s, they're not good in low light. So that's why I've been having so many issues with my webcam, is because I've not had proper lighting. And then now, because on the days where I would stream earlier, it'd be fine. Like, it didn't do that struggling to focus situation. But somehow, I still didn't figure it out right away. And then I just realized, oh, it's a low light issue. I didn't just realize, I basically realized it like yesterday or the day before, that it's just that the current webcams are not well rated for low light situations. So at least on the bright side now, I have proper direction in that I'm going to look into replacement webcam, or like not replacement, but an additional webcam that works well in low light, because I'm not sweaty, uncomfortable, hot me is not, nope. I'd rather replace the webcams than be uncomfortable. Look, some people are fine with that. They'll just be sweaty and uncomfortable, but not me. I don't like it. It's just severely uncomfortable for me. To go pick your uncle up. Where are you picking him up at? Oh, is he downstairs?
I have no idea.
Oh.
I'm just gonna quickly drive over to Philly.
Oh. Did you change the direction of the vents again?
I think so.
Then why are they facing down?
That's a bit of
Having kids is like... Now I have 2 rugs. 2 fun rugs for when I have 2 beds. I make it king sized. Anyways, I'm sure that there's a lot of people that find sweating uncomfortable, and they'll be like, it's not that big of a deal, it's just a little bit of discomfort. But the thing is that I'm 38, and I have I have underactive sweat glands. So like, I don't sweat. When I say I don't sweat, I mean like, if the temperature is below 90 degrees, if we're at 90 or below, I'm not sweating. I will accumulate a little bit, even with long hair, a little bit of sweat right here, a little bit of sweat right here, and then my underarms. That is it. I've spent the last 38 years of my life, even when I lived in Dominican Republic, only sweating like that unless I was being intensely physically active. Even when I was in Kuwait and it was like 130 degree weather, a little bit of dripping sweat right here, underarms. So I am not in the habit of being okay with sweating. It's not what I've grown up being comfortable with. So it's severely uncomfortable for me, and to the point where just like even mentally I just don't function well. It is that level of discomfort for me, just because I've spent my whole life not sweating unless it's intensely hot. Most of the time the weather is below, majority of the time the weather wherever I have lived, with the exception of Kuwait, the weather has consistently been under 90 degrees Fahrenheit. So I never had to accommodate or learn how to adapt to disgusting sweatness. I mean, maybe it's overreacting for some people because they have normal sweat glands, so they've been used to sweating their whole life and their body properly cooling, which the other problem with underactive sweat glands is that I don't cool down properly. My body is not optimal at cooling me down. It's not the greatest at it. So I also experience not just the discomfort of sweating that I'm not used to, but just it's this internal feeling of suffocating that I just can't get past because my body's not able to cool itself down in the normal ways. And yeah, the struggles, man. Slightly different bodies be doing the strugglings. Alright, I need rice. I almost forgot about this part, but it's a quick stir. Jenny! Hola! A little bit of both, I guess. Let's see here. Ooh, Jenny, if you want to get into the Discord, if we're all in the Discord voice chat, that'll be extra exciting. Because I have the widget active, so. Do I have the widget active? I'm pretty sure I didn't mute it, but I can double check. I think I still good. Where's my mouse? Boop boop. The disc. Yeah, the disc is good. So, if y'all join the Teddy's Discord voice chat, thank you, my love. You are so wonderful. We'll all be able to stream together. No, we would love to hear your toddler and her drama. It'll be fun. Or constantly listening to my peanut gallery, and I love it. Oh, let's see. Comic relief. Wait, I got a notification on my Twitch. Oh, because I forgot you actually have to claim it. Claim now. I have 2 Palcat pillow plushes. I have completed it. Woohoo! I got all the drops. Let's check it out. I just claimed it. Woo! Stackable Palcat pillow. Quite useless, but I mean, since they are pushing the whole decorating thing, I need to make another bed for all these plushes. Wait, it's only stackable up to 3. Oh, I was gonna say, can only stack it up to 3? It's not very stackable. Now they're playing hide and seek. Well, the little moose is trying to hide, but we can all see where it's hiding. Hiding in quotation marks. Did you think your uncle was downstairs? Oh, he's ignoring. Or he can't hear me over the woo of the air conditioner. Let's see. Partying! Guess I'll sell one of each of these plates, because I made it mostly for eating. I said one of each of these plates. I guess I'll sell 2 and keep 1. Because I need the food. Like I was saying earlier, I feel like I've been, why does it feel like hot air is getting in? That thing is... I'll be right back. I keep saying I'll be right back because I need to keep pushing the foam tape that's keeping the hot air from the air conditioner, because I have one of those floor units that's keeping, that's taking the tube. I'm not explaining this well, but it keeps popping out of place, which then pumps hot air back into the room, making the air conditioning having to work extra hard. What are you doing?
I'm in a illusion.
Can you bring me up a tape? Can you bring me one of those? Can you bring me some tape? Okay, no one here. Can you please bring me some tape? Okay, but I don't want to waste money on overcooling the room because heat is entering. Hot air is coming in from somewhere. Hot air is coming in from 2 places right now, and it's kind of annoying. Chaos can be the spice of life, but there's a part of me that's just like, every once in a while, it would be really nice if things just went the way they were supposed to go. Like, after finally deciding to bring the air conditioner in and setting it up, to have it suddenly be like, my door just stopped working. Like, my door was working and closing just fine until I put the air conditioner in the room. And now it's like, haha. No more. No more things working as they should. None of that, madam. Did you bring tape?
I'm just shutting up.
Really? What? What is falling? Is that... Is the door closed?
What?
Is the door closed? Mommy!
Yeah.
Ay, Dios mío. Well, now you're on the internet too.
For the funniest time.
Well, for like the 3rd time. I need a sign that says live. What is the chaos? What chaos thinks this? Is the door closed then?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
¿Qué? ¿Tú necesitas
It's
algo?
not closed. The door is
I'm not gonna be done anytime soon. Yo lo pongo en mute. And we're back. And my food got ruined because I didn't pause. Should have paused. All the chaos of life sometimes it's just be like too much. But it's mostly because I haven't been doing early. It's been months since I did early streams, so it's like out of the ordinary for my family. But also, in general, it just feels like a bunch of stuff is happening, and I'm like, well, can we just not chaos right now? Can we just like calm? Nothing happening. Could we just like chill? Can things just be easy for a moment? Simple. And actually, I think I'm gonna have to leave again for a moment because I don't feel like my door is properly closed.
Hello.
No sé dónde es que todas esas cosas están encontrando los números de teléfono de uno. And we're back. I was helping my mom deal with the WhatsApp chaos. I did change the channel's name because this one's more fitting. I think Natalie adulting gives you expectations that we don't meet ever. Oh, are we on? Are we on the voicey chat? Because I didn't have my. I told you to tell me when.
Yes.
I told you to tell me when you were going on. Well, to tell me on the chat.
I just got on.
Excuses.
I
Alright.
just joined the chat.
Excuses. No. But yeah. All these have y'all. I'm sure. Well, maybe not, because y'all don't use WhatsApp that much. But if y'all, by any chance, been subject to the struggles with WhatsApp, where now all these scams are like finding people's WhatsApps and sending all these messages, like they just add you to communities and to their like group chats. I'm like, do I know you? I don't get off my phone. Why do I want to be on your group chat? I don't know you. And they have all these.
I was at your.
You were
I
what?
was on your plot.
You
I was
were
on your plot.
I'll come back. Hold on, I'll come right back.
That's fine. I thought you were gonna still cook. I was gonna help you cook.
Oh,
But
I'm short on these types of trees. So I
we
was
can
actually
do
getting some
other
trees.
things.
Oh, hot pot. I want to
You
do
can.
hot pot. I went earlier and none of the tables were activating for me for some strange reason. I don't know why. I walked up to every single table and none of them let me like. Well, I hope you don't experience it, Jenny, because it's really annoying. You'll just randomly be getting these messages, and they're like these make money groups, and it's like, this sounds like, oh god, this sounds like some cringy MLM content. Please get off my WhatsApp. I don't even know how they get people's WhatsApp information. I'm trying to drink an appropriate amount of water, so I started using my jug again. I'd been meaning to get it out of retirement, and then my mom got it out of the cabinet for, like, in general. I think she was planning on using it, but then when I saw it out of the cabinet, I was like, oh, perfect, I needed this. I didn't even ask what she was gonna use it for. I'm like, it's mine anyway. She's got one. She's got a pink one. And she stays hydrated way better than I do because she fills hers up all the time. But I'm like, yeah, I have a water jug. I don't use it. And I'm over here struggling all the time because I can tell that I'm low on the hydration. So now I have lime water. Okay, hot pot. We're doing hot pot?
Yeah.
I'm on my way. Oh, God, I love my warp charger. So, I am a OnePlus person for the last maybe 4 years, I think, if not a little bit longer. I'm a OnePlus person because I like the close to stock Android experience that it offers. I like the handsets at the price that they generally offer. And I had a... Hello? I had a Pixel phone. I had an accident with my Pixel phone. Oh my god. So, you know, Pixel phones are pretty water resistant. They're pretty good against water. But you know when they're not good against water? When they get caught in the current and you can't find them to pull it out of the river. So, yeah. Maybe someone somewhere has found my... Oh, hot pot only happens at night? Maybe that's what the problem was. Are you down here? I don't see.
I'm down here.
At the hot pot? Well,
Entering the door right now, yeah. Yeah, hot pot's only from 6 p.m. to 3 a.m.
Okay, I was gonna join somebody else's table, but I'll wait for you if you're already at the door. So, I forgot what I was talking about.
The
That's
river
why-
eating your phone.
The river did eat my phone. I was kayaking, and we tipped over. We capsized, and I had my phone with me, which wasn't a big deal because it's a water. It was IP rated 68, I think. The Pixel that I had at the time, I'm pretty sure it was IP rated 68, so it would have been fine if I had found it. However,
Up on this table. It's empty.
I never found it. And I was like, I was using my old monkey toes all over the bottom of that river trying to find my phone, and I didn't. And then by comparison, OnePlus was more affordable as far as like having offers. I mean, you can't get more stock Android than a stock Android phone, which that is what the Pixel is. But easily one of the next best things if what you're aiming for is stock Android is to go with OnePlus. And OnePlus just had a way better offer when it came time for me to get a new phone. And so I went with OnePlus. I really liked it, especially for the slider on the side. I use that every single day. And I upgraded to a new OnePlus, and now I'm thinking about getting another OnePlus whenever it's time to upgrade this one. But when I upgrade from this phone to the next one, I think I'll probably stay on that one for a while. Because I don't think technology, hardware-wise, is going to be doing too much of a difference in the next couple of years. Most of it is probably just going to be like software updates. So as long as I get a good amount of software updates, I don't think I'll have to get a newer phone. Although, I will say this. Even if I upgrade from this phone to... I upgrade one more time with the expectation that I'm not going to have to upgrade for a while. And they come out with an affordable phone that just does better as far as cooling is concerned. I may swap hardware out when it comes to that, because cooling is definitely an issue that needs to be properly addressed when it comes to phones, because I do a lot of mobile gaming, but I do a lot of mobile gaming while I'm doing picture-in-picture on YouTube. I'll take this. Swap it out for this. What is the actual best score that you can get on this? Like, doing what do you get the best score?
Well, if we're going for the wheel, it doesn't matter, because if everybody gets 1 coin, if you win, you get 2. But for the gold, depending on what you have in your hand, gives you more gold or less gold. Like, I just got 120 and then 45 for winning. I got 165 gold plus the 2 coins for winning. But the gold is like insignificant, so it's like they give you so little gold.
I mean, yeah, kind of.
The highest I ever got was 315.
Which is kind of like useless. If you do some party cooking, you get more than that.
Exactly. So right now we're just going for the coins to play the wheel.
Oh, there's one thing that I always forget about when I play this game, and then I remember when I started playing it again, the hot pot game, is that every time the shabu shabu card comes out, I'm like, ooh, I want to go to H Mart to get some shabu shabu. It always makes me hungry. I'm actually just under a lot of stress right now because everything makes me hungry right now. I'm like, I'm breathing. That makes me so hungry.
Wait, which is the shabu shabu card?
The little shaved, the curled meat looking thing. So those are really thinly sliced pieces of beef. It could be lamb too, but yeah. I'm not about to try lamb. It's kind of an expensive package of meat because it's like premium. I'm not about to experiment. I don't have
I only try lamb inside of a gyro.
Huh?
I've only tried lamb inside of a gyro. Not that bad. It's pretty good.
Well, I just don't know if I'm gonna like it, so then I don't want to spend my money on that kind of experiment. If funds were less limited, I would just give it a try. Nah. But then how do you end up winning if you have like... How do you get a higher score to be the one who gets the 2 coins?
You just gotta end the game.
Oh, how do you
like
end
once
the
you
game?
match all your... You gotta match... You need to match all your sets.
Oh.
So like, you get 3 different sets to end the game.
Oh, then I've missed a couple of opportunities to match the bok choy. To get slightly closer to have all 3 sets matched.
You either get 3 of a kind or 3 different ones from the same color.
I mean, I have of the same color, but I don't know if that's gonna get me towards actually. Missing Sandwich is in the chat. Did I miss? Oh, hello, hello, Missing Sandwich. I'm actually doing an earlier stream today, and it's been a whole heap of chaos. But that's why we rebranded, because it makes sense.
Mr. Sandwich, welcome to the stream.
Yes.
Hopefully it didn't wake you up this time.
No, it's early.
Finally got me on the voice chat.
We got it working. We were trying to get it working last time, but operator error on my side. But we finally figured it out. Because it was really low last time, I figured. And then I changed some stuff, which took it from low to muted. But now we got it figured out. I just need a carrot. I just need a carrot.
Hey, I just need a carrot.
No! Don't steal carrots from me. How dare you have the same cards as me? Also, it's not fair. Because you can see my cards, but I can't see yours. Cheater, pumpkin eater. Well, I mean, I'll take this for now until I find a carrot, because at least...
I mean, I've been trying to throw out stuff you need, if I can.
I have to... You know, it took me for... I'll have to pay more attention what's on the board. It took me forever. I feel so dumb sometimes. This is why I've said, on occasion, that, I just barely make it to mediocre playing. I did get the plushie. Well, the stuff that you win for watching the streams, I've made it.
Oh, the one they gave out.
Oh, the green one?
The dragon.
The cute green one?
Little baby dragon. Yeah.
It took me forever to realize that you could grab other cards that were on the board. I thought the only option I had was to take the cards that came to me. And then one day I accidentally was kind of just like, I pressed the thumbstick and it moved, and I was like, wait, what? I can take other cards? I lost.
Pick up the meat.
I mean, I have 3 meat.
No.
I already have 3 meat though. The only thing I
they
can
need
make
to
it
be
better.
the same. They need to be the same, or all different, and that would have gave you all different.
I didn't know that part, but now I know.
Just trying to help you out there, and you fumbled it.
Well, I didn't know that. Teddy, do I read the instructions?
But I told you that like 5 minutes ago. You need 3 of a kind, or all different of the same color.
I didn't really comprehend what you were expressing. I'm like, yeah, they're all the same color right now.
But when they're all the same color, they need to be different.
You did not clarify that until just now.
Well, either way, they're the same color, right? Because if you get 3 of a kind, it's still all reds, right? Or you get 3 different ones.
Oh no!
Because each color has 3 different ones.
Should I change?
No, don't change.
Too late.
Don't change. Don't change.
I changed. I had already pressed A when you said don't change. It's too late. Why did you say don't change? Okay, wait, what? Doesn't this end the game?
Okay, that actually worked out for you. No, now you need the carrot. Once you pull the carrot, you win.
Well, how am I gonna get the carrot? I already have 2 carrots. I can't get an extra carrot.
There's 2 more. There's 2 more carrots in the game.
Okay, but I can only have.
You're gonna pull it from the
3,
middle,
6.
or if someone throws it out. No, you're supposed to have 9 in total. It's the one you draw every turn. That's 9. That's your 9th
that's
one.
my 9th one. Okay. I'm getting the hang
Supposed
of
to be
it.
3 sets. 3 sets of 3 cards each.
It's a lot
I thought
funnier.
you knew this from the Magi Market.
No, I told you. It took me forever to figure out that I could even take other cards.
Have you never played Rummy before?
Maybe. But I don't remember.
It's just like Rummy, this game.
Jenny's having so much fun at our shenanigans. She said we're so funny. This is not scripted because, I mean, scripts are for people who are professionals. And we build it while we fly. Oh, should I switch or not? Switch or not? No, I'm not going to switch. I'm going to leave it the way it is because they're all 3 different. I'm going to...
Yes, that set is complete. Don't fuck it up.
Well, damn, you don't got to be so rude.
Trying to help you out, woman.
Alright, I'm gonna... Wait, no, these are both orange, not yellow. Some of the colors are a little... they're so close, especially the orange and yellow one. Oh, no. Look, I have to have these conversations with John sometimes. Like, when it comes to, like, the electric, I'm like, no, we're not doing that because it's too expensive. I'm not trying to get the electric bill to be super high. And he's like... You talk to me about these things, but I don't have a concept of what that is. Like, I don't pay bills, so I don't really understand. So I'm like, I just sit down with him and do a budget, but I don't want to do a budget because then I'd have to actually see what I'm spending, and that would just make me cry. Okay, so what do I do now? No, I don't want to. I'll do a budget when I start making more money.
You see the noodles you have? Mm-hmm. Once you get the same exact noodle, you'll win the game.
Oh, I got the wrong noodles.
No, you don't. You have... No, you throw that one away. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, it's because you're looking at
listen,
it.
Listen. I'm going to throw it out for you. Make sure you pick it up.
As long as nobody else takes it before it's my turn.
Yeah. Yeah, you win.
Yay, I win. What do I win? According to Villager News, a sad feeling. Ah. How many coins do I have right now? But no, I got a happy feeling. 5. Ooh. Shall we go draw? Oh, is it over
There's 2
already?
coins per draw.
What time does it close?
But the game stop at 3 a.m.
Oh, no.
The table stops at 3. We got to be here at 6 p.m. for more games. So we got here like at 10 p.m. So we didn't get to play a lot.
Spin the wheel. Spin, 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 spin. I got a fireworks prize bag. I wonder what's inside. Ooh, I got a gold prize bag. I guess I'll get money. Now I open them? Open. I got yellow tornado firework. Open. I got a whole 100 gold. I'm so rich. With my whole 100
The most
gold.
I got was... It's usually 100, but sometimes you get lucky and get like 1,000 or 2,000.
Oh. Let's gotcha machine a little bit here. What do we get out of the gotcha? Another sad feeling, probably. Although I did get a tub. Tomato seeds, great. Why couldn't I get apples? I need apples. Where do we get apple seeds from? I don't remember. Also, why is it...
Badger.
From where?
Badger, but I think you gotta use the gardening medallions.
That's fine, I got a bunch of those. Let's go find him. Actually, it would probably be faster to go through the back, because he's probably at his farm right now. Well, yeah. He's probably sleeping at his farm right now, because it's 4 in the morning. Sleeping, you know, that elusive thing that we should be doing more of. I don't know what it is, but stuff just keeps happening to like get in the way. The chaos for me isn't just here. It's not just like streaming. Because let me tell you guys, the chaos that is me in my life is like, it's like something out of Lemony Snicket's, honestly, because I thought that I'd finally be able to get some good sleep if I brought the air conditioner in. That was a whole ordeal. Got the air conditioner in. Cool. Now my door's not closing at all properly. So then I'm like, okay, put a curtain on, had to lose one of my curtains so that I could go create some sort of barrier between the hot and the cold. And it's like, okay, no, it's fine. Everything's fine. I got this. And then I ended up using my little ironing board to keep the door closed. So these are all little things that are keeping me like unable to sleep properly. I would wake up in the middle of the night and stuff. And like if the door pops open, the sound of the door popping open was like waking me up. And then finally, I think I have everything taken care of. And then, huh?
No, that wasn't me.
Oh. I think I got everything taken care of, and then I finally think I'm gonna have a good night's sleep. I have air conditioning, I have something that's holding the door closed, I'm good. And then, the very first night all these things are resolved, ghosts in the shell apparently knocked my son's alarm clock off his computer desk, and I wake up like thinking like, what just happened? And I'm like looking around like, what is happening? I can't catch a break. And then the following night comes and I'm like, I have placed the alarm clock somewhere where it shouldn't fall unless we do literally have ghosts, which I don't believe in. So I'm like, okay, no clocks falling off, no doors opening in the middle of the night, none of all of these shenanigans that have been happening. I have the air conditioner going, the room's a good temperature, I have a blanket in case I get cold, because if I'm cold and I'm sleeping, I'll just grab a blanket in my sleep if it's close to me. I'm like, I have everything set up perfectly. I will be able to sleep through the night, finally. I haven't been able to do that in weeks. Why did John wake up at 3 in the morning to have to go to the bathroom? Which gave me a shock at 3:30 in the morning. And I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I have to go to the bathroom. I'm like, oh God, okay, fine. Go to the bathroom. And I am one of these people, and I think most people are, but if I have an especially hard time functioning after having interrupted sleep. Even if I go back to sleep, like, I'm just not in great shape afterwards. Make sure I have the correct arrowheads on, not flares or anything like that. Yay. I love that now it pops up at the top if you have something that you're supposed to claim. What is this? What is this? Loot. If you have loot that you need to claim, it pops up. Whee! Rest and relaxation. And the other thing is that because my struggles with heat and the like, I just overall feel like I have a harder time if I spend too much time in the heat. And yesterday I had a bunch of errands to run, and I'm like, I'm gonna brute force this. I'm gonna be a big girl. I'm gonna be an adult, grown up. I'm gonna do all these errands. And I mean, I was doing pretty good, but my problem was that I ended up calling my brother right before I left to start running errands, and we ended up in this weird Hispanic dance where it's like, okay, let's hang up now, and when I'm getting ready to say like bye and let's hang up, it's like he would say something and I'm like, oh, okay, wait, let's finish this conversation and then we'll hang up. And then it'd be like, okay. Then every time there was like a gap in the conversation, just be like silent, And I'm like, okay, so let me find an entryway for an exit, an entry conversation to exit the whole phone call. My brother would like say something and I'd be like, oh, okay, wait, hold on. Some more conversation is happening. So I ended up very mildly exaggerating, but only mildly. I ended up sitting in front of UPS for like an hour and a half just talking to my brother, like not knowing exactly how to not be rude and hang up. I don't want to be rude, obviously, he's my brother. But it's not about, actually, it's not even about being rude. It's like, I don't want to make him feel like, oh, I don't want to talk to him.
Oh, I see you're hailing.
Or like, oh, okay, if you're so busy. The intention was to have a very short conversation about the birthdays for him and my son. I didn't expect that we were going to be on the phone for so long, actually. And so I was just like in the heat for so long. Without hydration.
His birthday's on the 11th, right?
Yep. He turns 13. Oh my god. Jenny and I are having mom life crises. Because, like, you know it's coming. You know adolescence is coming, but it's like they're one step closer to being adults once they hit adolescence. And it's like, I knew this was going to happen. But also, I just...
Especially since my nephew is going to high school next year.
Oh, so he...
Come pick this up over here. Come this way.
I don't have room in my inventory. Where are you? Oh, pick what up? Is it for a mission?
Follow the green dot.
I'm following the green dot.
You're going the wrong way.
What? No, look, green dot.
Oh, okay.
Pick this loot. Small handheld device. Ooh, is it a phone or a tablet? I need to go home. My inventory's full. I should unlock my inventory.
Recipe. I don't have that recipe. I don't even know what that is. It's probably a tablet.
Ooh, fancy. They should upgrade the running in this. They should make running actually feel like running. Actually get you places quickly. Is he a year ahead that he's starting high school already?
He just turned 14.
Oh, he turned 14. I thought he was turning 13.
I told you that last stream.
Did you type it? Or did you say it? Because there is that bit of a, like...
Yeah, typed it.
Oh. Hmm. I
It was
didn't...
before I got on the mic, I think.
What just happened? Of course. Of course. Why would we expect anything less? There's a reason we rebranded. It's not just because it's funny. Or it rhymes. Because it's the truth. I just can't. Why does it sound like... Why does it sound like... It sounds like somebody's listening to a video on their phone, like, without headphones. Also, I asked John to bring me tape, and he did not bring me tape. I'll be right back. Oh. My mom's over here trying to make me feel like I'm going crazy. She didn't. She just sat down, and she is listening to a video. Physics is not my friend. Like, the door literally worked fine. Like, my door worked fine. Perfectly fine. Up until the day that I installed the air conditioner. And then it said, physics is not your friend. And it literally stopped locking. I've never had a problem with that door locking. And now it won't even latch. Chaos. I muted the microphone because I'm about to try to snap this ready board. Wow, I'm over here thinking I'm gonna be doing something like I'm the Hulk and it's just, it's gonna snap. It just gently bent.
This is IRS.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the IRS. Give us $2,000 in Amazon.
IRS needs to give me money. Telling me that I get nothing on my return.
As I was saying, give us $2,000 in Amazon gift cards.
Yes.
Or you go to jail.
Yes, that is totally how the IRS claims their money. And Amazon gift cards.
Anyway, here's the thing.
Oh, thank you.
But actually, give us the 2,000.
Hey. Ooh, the Dyson's remote. Just be careful before I lose that. I've had to replace that before. It's not super expensive, but I don't like having to spend money because of carelessness. Like, if things break and I have to spend money to replace it, I don't have a problem with it. But if I'm careless with something, or if any one of us is careless with something, me or John, and I end up having to be the one, or my mom, and I end up having to be the one who replaces it, because sometimes I'm the one who has to replace other people's mistakes, even when they're not my children, my child. It just ends up that way. Hispanic families, because we're so healthy. So healthy and well adjusted. If you can't tell, that's sarcasm. I mean, the entire field of mental health could be kept in business just off of Hispanic families if it wasn't so taboo to go get mental health help. It almost got it cut down to the right size. It's not as taboo for me specifically in my family, because I get the "you've been to war" debuff, so they don't look down on it so much that I do it. But everything else, there's this really bad habit in Hispanic culture of being like, oh, if you go to get mental health help, you're crazy, or you're a baby, because they're like, Your childhood's not that bad. It's not like I beat you or anything. It's not always just that. They'll say in the newer generations, they do have the bad habit of being like, when I was growing up, I got beat within an inch of my death and or inch of my life, and you didn't even get spanked. Why do you need to go see a doctor? Your childhood wasn't bad. It's like, just because yours was worse doesn't mean mine wasn't bad. Just because you were a better parent than your parent doesn't mean you were a great parent. And I understand we all do the best we can with what we have, but we need to admit our shortcomings and be willing to grow and be better and seek professional assistance in being better than our parents instead of perpetuating the same struggles that we went through as children. Alright, my apologies. I wasn't trying to be extra unprofessional on purpose just for like the meme of it all, because the channel name. It's actually that you know how when you put an air conditioner, like a floor unit, it's got all the tubing that goes out the window so that all the hot air goes out, and then you have cooling inside of your house or whatever area you're cooling. Well, the hard plastic part that you press up against the window pane, for some reason today it decided to just randomly be popping out, and every time I get up for an instant and I go over there, I push it back into place because I don't want hot air coming in and my air conditioner having to do double the work, because that's going to be doubly expensive. I ended up just using the foam board that I thought I was the Hulk for a moment and would be able to just like snap. I finally got it cut down to the right size so I could use that and tape, because we MacGyver things over here, to keep the window insulation thing in place where it's supposed to be. Like, they have a name, but I never remember proper names when I need them. I'll end the stream and be like, oh right, that's what it's called. But I do have the vast wonders of the internet at my fingertips. So actually, I could probably just be like, AC accessories for window, and then it'll tell me what it's called. Window kit and coupler. It's actually just called portable air conditioner window kit. Thanks, Amazon. You were so helpful. I'm over here trying to be like, oh yeah, let's be more precise with the way we call things. I mean, I guess it calls it window kit instead of me calling it window thing. So I guess it was slightly better. Alright, I'm back in my home plot. I am done with distractions for a non-guaranteed amount of time. I just need 50,000 so I can increase my home inventory.
Is your bag fully upgraded?
No.
Oh man.
I want to be able to, like... I can't do both.
Yeah. Got a lot of work to do.
Yeah. Because it's like 50,000 to upgrade the backpack. That last bit, right? Hey, what happened to my apples? Did I put it away?
They changed the price to some. I forgot. I don't know what was the price that they changed it to.
Oh, hopefully it's cheaper.
I forgot which one they changed. I think it was the backpack. It changed to be cheaper. I think.
Back at home. That's amazing because it's probably really hot for you too because you said it was hot the other day. But I'm guessing it's still hot. I'm going to plant 2 apple trees. Does it take 4? Oh no, it takes 6. I don't have... Ooh, do I have... I will have... Let me harvest this. I guess I won't plant 2 apple trees because I can't. I'll have to go back into town and see how much it costs to upgrade the backpack. Also, Miss Insane Witch, you didn't miss much. I was struggling over here with the chaos being not just when I live stream, but just life. My life is chaotic. Oh, is it 8 then? It's 8? Oh no, I don't have enough room. Although, I think that corn is almost ready to be harvested, so... we'll be close to done with that shortly. Because stuff just decided to be problematic. So here, this is an older house, so we don't have like central air conditioning. And I have sliding casement windows, which are not very good for like window unit ACs. Like the most viable option is the window units that the like floor units, and that's what I have. And those you got to put like the plastic window kits, and it's just hard plastic. Then you use the window sliding to hold it in place, and I did that, and then I used foam insulation tape to press it more into place. But you dancing while you do that, Teddy? That's a nice jig you have going on. What's it called? What do you call that jig? But
the whole sweeper.
I'm glad I caught that. So, Miss Insane Witch, I kept leaving, so you didn't miss much. I kept having to stand up and go because it kept popping out for some reason. Today, it hasn't been doing it the whole time. It's just today. Today it decided, hey, you look like you might get everything else right in your stream. Let's figure out some other way to bring you chaos. Look, like I have all my chats popped out. I have the game on here properly. I have all my widgets working properly. Like Teddy was able to get into the Discord voice chat widget without a problem. I almost look like a professional. So obviously, since I have the hardware aspect down today, life decided I will bring the chaos. My mom made a cameo appearance because she's not used to me streaming early, and she doesn't usually, if I have the curtain closed, she doesn't usually just like come over here and talk to me. But today she just decided to like pull back the window and be like, I need your help. I'm like, by the way, you're on the internet now. The AC thing kept popping out, and I kept having to get up and push it back in, get up and push it back in. I asked John to bring me some tape so I could try to fix it, and he went downstairs. I don't know what he did. He was gone for so long. I ended up just leaving to go grab some tape from my mom's room. I get the tape. I have some foam board that I'm going to use to, like, pressure everything to stay in place, and I kept just like having to trim off just a little bit. So I kept coming back to my seat and then going back over there to measure again, because you know we can't do things properly here, like measure twice, cut once. So I got up to go check on that, and it didn't occur to me to, I don't know, take a pen or a marker with me so I could mark Because that would make too much sense. Take a pen and mark where I need to, let's put this here, like this. I don't love it. I would rather have it at an angle, but we don't have doors, so like, if anybody's in the tub, I want them to have some privacy. Oh, what? Oh, that's not useful. That's not useful. Oh. Why did it feel like the water was going straight down the drain? We have a tub that we use with our clothes on. That's just how we do. You and everyone. Oh yeah, about the chaos. And the not measuring twice. Because I couldn't, like, I have a pen addiction. I have a pen problem, okay? I have many problems, but among them, I have a pen/pencil addiction. And I have organizers in the middle drawer here. And so this is one that's so full that stuff's popping out. And then this is the longer one. You can tell these two are not the same length, but they're just as full. And then this is the third one. This one's a bit of a catch-all. If you can tell, my contact lens case is in there too. But it's mostly pens and pencils. And a couple of, okay, maybe lots of USBs are there too. But I have everything I need to have taken something with me to mark where I actually needed to cut. Why did it not occur to me until I was done with the whole struggle bus situation? Like, I was done struggling, and then it was like, you know, I could have just taken a marker or a pencil with me, marked where I needed to cut, be done with it. But that would make too much sense. Are these two the same length? Actually, that's not ideal, because then I'll forget. If I don't see it, then I'll forget about the USBs. Because I am definitely one of those out of sight, out of mind kind of people. Oh, and then I have a separate box of pens. I love these because these are so pretty. I don't write that much anymore. Look at these, they're so pretty. I have, this is all just in my center drawer.
I forgot I was on the mic for a second.
Oh.
I typed in the chat. I forgot I was on the mic.
Oh my god, not you too. Yes, me too. It is like, I am the non-relational version of your sister.
When I tell you, you guys have a lot in common. I'm not lying.
I have spare ink cartridges because I also have smart pens. I have LifeScribe pens because I need them whenever I'm enrolled for classes. This is extra SD cards actually. So I keep them in the box so I don't lose them. But then I also have a fountain pen. I don't know why. It's messy and I don't have the right type of paper for it. So I always end up making a mess when I write with it. But I have my fountain pen. This one's not in a drawer because I always have to keep it like this. Because I always have to keep it like this, which is counterintuitive because when I do like this, it has a high propensity for leaking. But when I put it like this, it ends up drying out and then I have to spend several days with it soaking in a solution to get it to be unclogged. The fountain pen, I love the fountain pen. It's trash as a writing implement, but it looks so pretty. And then I have extra inks in here. And then that's like, oh, and then I have all the spare erasers and different types of erasers and then different lead sizes. I think I have about 3 different types of pencil styles, mechanical pencil styles. So I have 3 different types of erasers. But then in the second drawer, because it doesn't end, in the second right-hand drawer, I have some of these because I love these because they write so well. Because I don't have the greatest penmanship, even though I love pens, so I always have to try to find medium fine tips. I like ultra fine, but they clog up really easily whenever you're writing. So that's an unfortunate. I discovered that through trial and error. The ultra fine tips are usually, you don't even get to use up the whole pen because it ends up getting just residue inside of the pen cap. Not the pen cap, but the nib. I feel like I have more pens in this drawer that I'm ignoring. Oh, yeah, so then I have it in purple because if I find a pen I like, I don't just buy it in the regular colors that are usable for business purposes. You gotta get them in the pretty colors too. So these write in black, but they're a blue, but the housing is blue, and this writes in purple and it's a purple housing. Oh, and then I have my professional markers. Half of them are in here, half of them, I don't know what the other ones are. The Prismacolor markers, I consider them professional markers because they're like unnecessarily expensive. But they're really good. I've had them for so many years and they're still good. Then I have extra replacement cartridges for the erasable pens that I had in one of those areas. I'll put the Prisma markers back so they all stay together. Then I have replacements for the different types of pins. So I don't just have a bunch of pins, I also have their replacement ink. Oh, what are these doing here? What are my glitter pens doing in here? I have pastel and glitter jelly pens. Who remembers these from school? Back in our day, that was the thing. Like if you didn't have jelly pens, you were not cool.
You and Jenny might as well be besties with the amount of stuff you got in common.
I have, and that's not counting my calligraphy pens, because I have those too. Those are separate.
How about alcohol markers?
I actually don't have those because I don't draw that often. I don't color that often. I have the Prisma markers and I have a lot of colored pencils though. Oh, and then I have the ones that I buy in bulk too because these I love the way these write. They're great. They're affordable. I try to always have one in my purse because people have that bad habit of stealing your pens. Like you give them a pen so they could sign something because they happen to not have a pen, and then your pen disappears. So if I'm paying essentially $3 per pen over here, you ain't stealing this. But if I'm paying 50 cents per pen over here, you can keep it. I don't care. Even if it does write wonderfully, I love these pens. Don't get me wrong. But also stealable because they're cheap. So I do keep those as well. And I don't mean just strangers either. My mom steals my pens sometimes too because she has the same problem. We both have pen problems. But we like pens for different reasons. So I generally have ultra thin and ultra fine and medium fine tips because I need them to compensate for my bad pen.
Do you notice anything wrong here?
This is falling again.
FYI, I'm on my way to Hot Pot.
Hot pot! It's hot pot time. But I'm not done with all my pens. No,
You can still show off your
I
pens.
think I'm done with pens.
You need tape.
Huh?
You need tape.
No, pens. I was showing off all my pens. I also randomly have some of John's pens because
I thought
he
you were
has
gonna
some
tape this.
he has some OT issues, occupational therapy issues with holding utensils. So I have some of these special pencils that are for holding like this. It really helps him with his writing. He writes better with those than he does with pencils or pens, like standard pencils or pens.
I thought you were gonna take this.
I was gonna take it, then I changed my mind.
What?
Because it looks like it's kind of holding on. Fine. If I take it off, it's gonna end up like your clock's gonna fall again.
Wait, do you need some tape?
No. I use the gecko tape for this job. Alright, I'm coming to the hot pot.
I sure do hope nothing bad happens.
I'm gonna pretend like nothing bad happened and just keep going. Everything's still connected, we're fine. It's fine. We're like the little dog
What
in
did
the
I
meme.
miss? Wait, what did I miss?
Oh god, I
You
have
did that, and
I have
was
a
just
power
watching
strip.
it. I was just watching it slowly peel off, and I was like, I sure do hope nothing bad happens.
Okay. Oh, well, I'm glad that we could be chaotic inspirations. So I have a power strip that I gecko taped to the side of my desk so that a couple of our things could be connected there. But the gecko tape has struggles when it comes to heat, and the power strip has been coming off. And it was coming off just now. John's like, do you need some tape? And he pointed at the power strip. I looked at it, and it was kind of coming off. So I pressed it in to like kind of have it hold a little bit more and left it alone. So then John said, well, I sure do hope nothing bad happens. And immediately after he said that, everything that was high up and attached to the power strip collapsed as the power strip fell down and like took everything with it. I didn't realize he was actually watching it slowly peel away from the desk, so he was actually prepared for it to happen. I thought it was purely coincidental that he said, I sure do hope nothing bad happens. And then something did happen. So I actually felt a full hearty laugh out of that because I thought it was a coincidence. It was not a coincidence, but it was still an enjoyable moment. Wow, everybody's out here with these microtransactions. I need to start a Kickstarter campaign for microtransactions. I need to raise some funds so I can do microtransactions.
Mr. Sandwich, we're glad we could bring you back to Twitch. I could only stream on Twitch for now, but Natalie's also on YouTube, if you prefer that. Also on Kick and Rumble. So if you prefer any of those, you could also join those if you like. Also, Genki is streaming late. Her birthday was like last month. She's streaming a birthday stream now. And I think she gifted Jenny a membership. So congratulations, Jenny. You are a member of Genki's channel.
Ooh. Jenny's got the luck. Oh my goodness. Jenny, why don't you play the lotto? Teddy, where are you? Let's go find one where we can.
Genki, Mr. Sandwich, let Genki know that I'm live on Palia with Natalie. For me, please. Thank you.
I joined a random table because there were no tables with 2 slots available.
There was. I had a whole table to myself, but then it filled as soon as you came in.
Obviously. Also, Jenny, I don't think that you have no luck. I mean, you say you never win, but the only reason I have Fae Farm is because you win. You just, you win at other things, you just don't win at money. I could totally get that. I would be so frustrated. I was like, oh, you won this. It's like, can I win money? Can I please just win money? I have, I think the biggest thing I've ever won was, I'm trying to think, but I can't remember everything I've ever won because I don't keep track of it like that. But the most recent big thing I ever won was a Nintendo Switch 2nd gen when it had only been out for like 6 months. I was working at Amazon at the time, and they do like these random raffles. God, and it's such a scam because they make so much more money than what by the work that you put in to try to win these prizes. So every warehouse does it differently, but the warehouse where I was at, they had if you put in overtime, and they had different tiers of prizes, and if you put in overtime during the Christmas season, which is Amazon's peak season, then you were entered to win. And no, I'm not gonna take it. I put in so much overtime that I ended up winning first place. I think it was first place. And it was the 2nd gen Nintendo Switch, the one where they changed the battery. and a couple of other minor tweaks, and allegedly improved the drift, but not really. And I wanted it for myself because I'd already had my Switch since the day that it came out, and I had the original one, and I was like, oh, I want a Switch, but then I was like, I want to keep it, but also I could just gift it. It's right around Christmas time. I didn't have anything figured out to gift my brother, and I ended up just gifting him the Switch. So I was like, that's it. It's like a $300 the fish. Grab the fish. But I don't know if I'd be able to get 2 of them. Oh, I guess we could go for 3.
No, you have 3 different. Yeah, grab the fish, and then your set would be complete. The blue set.
So then now, well, I have 3 different greens, 3 different blue, and
Yeah. So
2
now
of the
all
same
you need
orange.
is the heat root. You get 1 more of that orange, the same one, and you win.
Okay. So I was selfless, even though I'm the one who put in all the work to win that prize, and I gave it to my brother. I don't regret it. He still has it. He still uses it. It's a Switch that he uses now. This was back in 2019, going into 2020. Obviously, because it's the Christmas season. So if it's Christmas 2019. So he's had it now for 4 years. Not bad. He still uses it, and it still works. Time to eat. Just 1 coin for me. He wanted to get an OLED. Teddy, where are you? Follow the dot. Oh, you're fishing.
I was fishing.
Oh no.
Get back on the table.
Did you get on the table?
No, you need it more than I do.
I don't know if I should feel offended.
Just because this is like the 2nd time you played since the update.
I'm just being facetious. Anyways, my brother he did want the OLED, but he kind of didn't want to spend the money to upgrade, and he wanted to try getting a PS5 instead. And then he's like, after he spent all that money on the PS5, he's like, I kind of regret it. Kind of wish I would have gotten the OLED instead, because he spent the initial amount of time being really hyped about the PS5, but then eventually he realized, like, I don't really like that many games that are on the PS5, because he was just trying to go against the fact that he's a Nintendo baby. Nintendo babies. That's what I call myself. I'm a Nintendo baby. I guess that's kind of weird. I should probably stop saying that because I'm kind of old. I'd be like saying I'm a Disney baby. Wouldn't be the weirdest thing I say. I didn't get a lot. I got a participation trophy though, so I'm not mad. Teddy, where'd you go? Are you fishing again? Okay, I'm just gonna keep getting back on the table. I'm a Nintendo
I didn't want to
kid.
steal nobody's spot. There's an open table over here.
Oh, I already clicked into this one. Draw a card. So Jenny, why do you like pens? Like, what kicked that off? I think it is because the trend. Oh, thank you so much for Miss Insane Witch for helping Teddy out, since he's stuck over here coaching me how to do hot pot, the hot pot game.
Thank you.
The hot pot game. So, Jenny, I think it had a lot to do with our generation, like our time frame, because, you know, if you didn't have some cool Lisa Frank notebooks, backpack, and pins. That was the Stanley Cup of our day, but at least it was a slightly more affordable. Slightly, mildly, just barely. Because for the time frame, by comparison, they were a little pricey. I had like a Trapper Keeper, because that's what you do. I had a Lisa Frank Trapper Keeper, and you had to have the folders, and you had to have the notebooks, and the pencil case. Man, the psychologists that they employ are geniuses. It really was. It was just, I think it was more useful than the whole Stanley Cup thing, but it was a status symbol. It really was a status symbol. Like, if you were that kid that didn't have, Lisa Frank stuff. I think it was a little harder because with the Stanley Cup stuff is like asexual. So like boys and girls are going to have to struggle like, oh, you don't have one. But at least when it came to Lisa Frank, it was kind of weird if the boys had Lisa Frank stuff because that was ours. It was exclusive. We did not share. We did not play well. Aha. I'll take this and return this. So I just need one more green. Ah, ran out of time. Oh well, I got a consolation prize. The journals, oh my god, yeah, the journals with the little lock. That was the trashiest lock ever in existence. Wow, was somebody waiting to steal my spot? I hesitated for a moment.
No.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, I thought the time was over. I'll just have to go to this empty table and wait for other people to come.
No, I was on that table with you, right?
Yes, I know you were on that table with me, but somebody was standing right next to you, literally waiting for the game to transition so they could steal my spot. You didn't use the journals? Oh no, I used them. And I was kind of miffed, to be honest, that they came with such trashy subpar locks. Because the locks, like you see the lock and you think, I'm gonna have some privacy. And what more does a preteen want than privacy? Because it always feels like your parents are all up in your business for no reason. Like, I've not even given you a reason to be so into my business. As a parent now, I understand. It's precautionary measures. However, when I was a preteen and a teenager, I was just pissed. Like, can I have some space? Can I breathe? And now I understand. Oh, then you did? So I would use the journals, but I really felt this false sense of I have privacy with the lock. And then I realized that those locks were so trashy. Oh, thank you so much for keeping the stream going even while you're not able to be here. We will be here for a little bit longer probably. Oh, now you buy cute books just because? I was doing that for a while and then I was like, this is too expensive of a hobby. So then I started buying to use. So now I only buy stuff that I'm actually going to use.
Wow, my game just glitched.
Oh no. What happened to me yesterday is happening to you today. We lost so much cake from that.
Does it say I'm on the table with you?
No, I don't think so, but let me double check. Hold on, because I did see you walk up, but I see your avatar's body, but I don't see your name. On my end, it just looks like I'm playing by myself. Playing solo. But I see your body.
Won't let me move. I'm stuck. I can't move.
You just give him to your daughter.
I think what happened is
when she gets older. I mean, yeah, that's cute. What happened is what? You just glitched.
I think I entered the game as soon as it started, and it wanted to accept me, but it was too late. But now I'm just stuck here. I can't move.
Oh no. Well, I mean, at least that's better than what happened with the cake, because that was such a waste of resources. Being frozen. 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 John's not into, like, journals and stuff or pens. So I don't really have that option.
Jenny's a collector of pens and stationery, and most of it doesn't get used.
Oh no, I use it.
She just collects them.
I use it. Okay, actually, you know what? Let me rephrase that. I use it to a certain point. Certain easily replaceable pins, I will use it until I use it up completely. However, there is an exception for like the jelly type pens, which are a little bit harder to find in specific colors. Those I won't use as much. I'll get down to like halfway and then I'll be like, okay, I'm not gonna use anymore. Well, I mean, he did just emphasize what you had already said though. So
Exactly.
I won for the first time in forever. Cause I think I won once with the Magi event. One time. Did you unglitch? Now that the
No, I'm
game
still
is over?
stuck.
Oh no. Are you
I'm gonna have to reset the game.
Yeah. That's what happened to us before.
No.
The previous stream, I glitched twice, Jenny. We were making cake, and I glitched twice while making cake, and I was just like in this position, like just grinning at the cake bowl, and I had to turn it off. Oh my god. Oh, speaking of turning off, that's another thing I forgot to point out for Miss Insane Witch. Another bit of the chaos that happened. That was today, right? When the Switch was just like, nope, I'm done working. No, I think that was earlier today.
That was last. Was it today or last stream? I don't remember.
Was it today or last? No, I think it was today. I think it was earlier today. We're just like playing and then it just went black and was like the game ended. I'm like, ooh, pens out of clay. That's interesting. It never occurred to me to do that. But I would if I get a 3D printer, which when we move, that's the next big piece of thing that I'm getting. I know the place we're gonna move to. I've been searching, but I know where we're gonna move to. It's this it's great for the price. It's near the school that I want John to go to when he goes to high school. And they are townhouses, so multi-level townhouses, so like the square footage is divided across 3 floors, and I'm so excited because I've already outlined how everything's gonna look. And the bottom basement floor, I am basically going to turn into the like streaming craft space, and I'm gonna get tables similar to the desks similar to the ones that John has, and they were cute. I sold them for $5. People actually bought them. Oh, how nice. It's like you get to exercise your hobby and also make the money. That's the best way. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. Once we move, I'm going to set up all my stuff and actually make back some of the investments that I've made into all of my hobbies. So I already have it laid out, mapped out in my head. The downstairs area has a thing that you could make into a bedroom if you wanted to, but I'm not going to. I'm going to turn it into the most epic streaming and everything else space, and I just have it on one side. I'm going to just get a bunch of desks like the one that John has, where it's sturdy, it's big enough to fit stuff, but not so big that it's cumbersome. And I'm on one desk, I'm going to put my Cricut maker, and then on another desk I'm going to put my sewing embroidery machine, and the desk is big enough where it'll fit the embroidery attachment. And I'm going to get another table because I'm also so excited. As soon as I can afford it after the expense of moving, I'm gonna get a 3D printer. John and I have been wanting 3D printing for so long. I even sponsored a Kickstarter for a 3D printer, but when it arrived, it wasn't working proper. I could never get it to work properly, so I was out like it wasn't like an exorbitant amount of money. It was like $60 or $70 pledge. It might have been $80 pledge, but like I expected to get something for it, so it was really frustrating not to get it.
Jenny want one too?
A 3D printer? But there's two more things. There's two things. But the first one's going to be a 3D printer. The second one is going to be an engraving machine. I'm so excited.
The Cricut could engrave. You just need the right tool.
Yeah, but I want to get one of those laser engravers that you can engrave into almost anything.
Oh, the laser.
Yeah.
That's the X1.
I'm going to get a laser engraving machine and a 3D printer. But the 3D printer is definitely first. We're out of
The
time.
X1 or the Glowforge. Those are expensive though. Those are like over $1,000.
No, there's some laser engraving machines that are less industrial and they're like $200-300. But 3D printing comes first. And since I'm gonna have all of my things, I'm gonna start making. First of all, I'm gonna start making merch. I'm really excited about making my own merch, because I'll be able to also put my ironing board down and have the iron ready, and for all the like vinyl stuff that I make on the Cricut, that'll be fun. I'll be able to make glassware again, because like the decals for the because there's different types of vinyls. There's like the vinyls that you can iron on the shirt, but then there's the vinyl decals that are somewhat resistant to being washed, but they have to be hand washed. You can't put them in the dishwasher, it won't go well. But I would decorate glassware as well, all with the Cricut, and I can't wait to do all of those things.
I got a heat press.
I will do that maybe eventually, but my first two priorities are going to be the 3D printer and then the engraving machine. But what I'm going to strive to do, is to actually use all of the stuff that I already own to sell a bunch of stuff, and then with that money buy the new machines. Oh yeah, I've seen the videos on your Instagram. I want it. Well, it's because you gotta it kind of needs a market. And if you can't find it online, you might want to do yard sales and just have them out and, put little new stickers on them. Because I think a lot of times we limit ourselves by how we assume that we should sell things. And I think a lot of people don't think about yard sales as ways of selling brand new product that they've handmade, because yard sales kind of have this connotation of being things that you don't want anymore and used things. But here in Pennsylvania, I developed the habit of looking at yard sales slightly differently, because a lot of people who do crafts, they'll sell their stuff on yard sales. They'll just have yard sales and it's all brand new stuff, but it's just craft stuff. One of our neighbors does crocheting. She crochets little animals. They're so cute. And she'll just have yard sale when she has enough. She does we bought John one, but I think we donated it because he didn't sleep with it or play with it. But it was a cuttlefish. It was cute. It was really cute. I think we sent it to Dominican Republic. Maybe I think we kept it in the family, but we don't have it here. So sometimes, getting an alternative perspective really works out. So once I have, Because if you think about it, like, you can also sell at craft sales, like when there's places that are doing big craft events, but you generally have to pay for the table. And some craft events, it's worthwhile to pay for the table, but if it's your first time going, like, there's no guarantee that you're going to make your money back. And you got to take into consideration that it's not just the money you spent to rent the space or the table, depending on how they do it, but also you got to count your man hours of what it took you to package everything properly, get it into your vehicle, and then unpack it and prepare and decorate your space that you're selling from. Like, all of that takes time, and your time is worth something. So I think a lot of people don't calculate it properly when it comes to that sense of, like, they'll go to a craft show and they think, oh, I broke even. But if you calculate, like, gas and all the labor that it actually took you to package everything and unpack it and then set it out for display, you're not actually breaking even. Let's cook, 'cause I need money. Let's do lots of cooking, Teddy, 'cause I need lots of money. Money.
Okay.
Please and thank you. I don't think I have enough ingredients to cake. Also, cake is better with 2 people. And you said cake is the thing that pays you the most?
I'm not sure, but it's a decent amount.
Unfortunately for me, when it comes to selling items, as far as, like, making money, like, you gotta at least have some space to have things set up. And if you're trying to make business, it gets really complicated. If, like, for example, with the cricket takes up a lot of space. I don't have space in my room to set anything up right now. I would have to, like, set it up in the dining room or something, and I would not be allowed to just leave something in the dining room. Like, yeah, I'm working on t-shirts right now, so I need the cricket to stay out because I'm going to be cutting a lot of vinyl for iron-on stuff or anything like that, you know. Or if I'm doing embroidery, it's like I need to have everything here and not have to, as soon as I'm done actively embroidering, I have to pack everything up, because that's going to be so much extra work that it's going to dissuade me from doing continuous work. So that's why I'm excited about moving. One of the reasons I'm excited about moving into that place. And I'm going to set up my embroidery machine, and I'm so excited because I used to when I had everything, when I had stuff set up. I used to embroider for gifts. So I had some amazing people that I ended up working with at the VA Dental. One of the times that I qualified for them to cover, because when you're enrolled in certain programs, you qualify to use certain services that you don't normally. So when it comes to the VA, even if you're VA disabled and you have a rating, you have to have 100% disability to qualify for them to cover your dental. They'll cover all your medical, but they won't cover your dental unless you're 100% disabled. However, if you're enrolled in one of the special education programs, while you're enrolled in that program, you qualify for certain, like, a good amount of dental work being done. So they won't do, like, crowns, and they won't do, there's a couple of things that they won't do, but the basics they will definitely take care of. And I needed a lot of work done when I went, and I had really great staff that worked with me, like dental assistants and stuff, and I had to go multiple days. And what I ended up gifting them was, there was like 3 people that were just outstanding, and I made the dentist, one of the dentists that was like stand out above the rest. I bought a couple of scrubs, and I just, because he was just finishing his residency, so all he had was like the scrubs that he had used throughout all of schooling, and none of them had like any personalization. They were just like scrubs, and he had his thing, and he had made a comment about how, you know, with all student loans and stuff, you don't really make enough during residency to try to get the custom stuff that looks really nice. So I got him some scrub tops and I embroidered his name on them. I think I did 2 or 3. And then for one of the dental assistants that work with me, I made some decorative pillows I made two pillows, one for each of them. And I just embroidered like special little things that basically not like frou-frou over-the-counter type sayings, but things that were associated with the conversations that we'd had. And I went back and I gave them their giffies. So I don't do it just for business. I also do it for personals. I miss being able to do those things, like just randomly being like, oh, cool, I'm gonna do this thing. And not have to like calculate, oh, I gotta get this machine ready and I gotta get this machine ready, get it out, set it up, and then also put it away when I'm finished. Put some of these things away.
I rather sublimation than vinyl on glass.
Probably, but you know, I end up using what I have now and then eventually upgrade, just because like
I'm saying that's my preference. Like I like sublimating rather than using the vinyl on the glass.
I mean, it's better because generally sublimation you can still it's dishwasher safe, right?
Yeah.
And the vinyl is not. But
No.
I would use what I have, and then eventually buy new machines. But I'd have to build up some monies. Mm-hmm. Months.
I don't think months commonly go from evaporate from solid to vapor.
You're so cute, John. We're talking about putting designs on mugs. That's called sublimation. You're adorable. So I'm really excited. I'm so excited about moving. I haven't been this excited about the prospect of moving in a long time. Because actually I've been fearful of moving. I've gotten so used to like just being here that I've been afraid of moving, because you know, habits are scary things. You get into the habit of things and you just like, this is what I'm used to. Mind you, I joined the army at 17, so it's not like I'm inherently someone who's adverse to taking risk and haven't experienced jumping into the deep end. I'm what? I am a pretty good swimmer. I was a varsity swimmer back in my day, but a competitive swimmer. But I've just been here for so long. Like, I'm in the habit of being here, and I've been afraid of moving for so long. But now I'm like, no. I want to move. Fear has no place here anymore, because I'm so excited about the prospect of like just getting my own space for crafting. Like, it's not even getting my own room again. It's like, yeah, getting my own room. Okay, cool, whatever. But it's like having space for my crafts again. Having a place where I can neatly organize all of my paper crafts and all of my vinyl and all of my fabrics. I have so many bolts of fabric, and it would be great to be able to like just nicely organize and easily access them, and just be sewing and embroidering and doing all of the things. And I also have now the knitting machine, so I'm planning on using all the yarns that I have that were for crocheting and knitting, and using it on the knitting machine, and just prepare in advance of the cold. Well, I mean, by the time I move, it'll be the cold season, so maybe I should just do that now. Even the machine doesn't take too much space, so I can do this now. But I've been planning on making some like hat and scarf sets to sell. I'm thinking maybe making enough so that when the Christmas sale, the Christmas craft event at the local high school happens, I'll pay for a table and just have a bunch of stuff ready in advance. Because I have a lot of yarn, because I don't know what moderation is. So whenever I started crocheting again, I have so much yarn. I gave a lot of it away to my neighbor who does the the animals, the crocheted animals, but I didn't give her all of them. And then at one point I started doing scarves again when I got my first knitting machine that broke. The one I currently have, my mom bought for me as a present to replace the old one. And yeah, I'm so excited to do that. And
I'll be right back. I ran out of butter. I gotta buy some butter.
A butter face. Teehee, 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 teehee. Wait, did I actually have all the ingredients for this? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I shouldn't do so much. We'll find out. Is it just me, or does it feel like it's not cold? John, does it feel like it's not cold, or is it just me? Okay, I know what it is. And I will fix it as soon as I am done with this dish. I mentioned earlier that I have underactive sweat glands, right? I know I did. Because I've mentioned this on multiple other streams. One of the ways that I struggle with it is because most of where my body willingly sweats is on my face. When I put makeup on, we be on the struggle bus. And I have foundation on today because I was trying to hide my bags, but the amount of concealer that I have to use to hide my bags calls for foundation. I can't just concealer because then I'm gonna look weird. I'm gonna look like a psycho. Boop, boop. Alright, there we go. So, I know why I'm hot. I am literally hot because... Hello, Nova Henry 8. Welcome to the stream. We're over here doing a whole bunch of Palia time to help people out with the drops, but also because I want to play the game. So because I had to use so much concealer today, I'm doing well, thank you. I think we are in the clear for the chaos, but I make no guarantees. I mean, this is Natalie's Cacophony of Chaos for a reason, not just because it sounds nice. It's okay, I'm not mad about it. We're just here. We're just here, and that's what we do. How are you doing? Oh, I need to eat. Anyway, so to hide the bags, I did conceal today, but for the concealer to not look ridiculous, I had to do full face. So that means that I've actively covered up most of where my body cools itself down from. So my choices are take off most of the makeup and don't feel like I'm dying, or don't look like I'm dying. Well, take off all the makeup and not feel like I'm dying, or look like I'm dying but not feel like I am. And I'm gonna go with looking like a zombie but not feeling like I'm dying, like I am suffocating. So I will remove the makeup while we wait for Teddy to come back with butter. But of course, then we're also going to have butter face, but my tired face. It's not a bad looking face. I'm kind of mildly fond of it. How long is that butter taking? Oh, all the concealing of my sins.
I'm buying everything, just in case.
Oh, okay. All the concealing of my sins is going away. No. Oh, all my primer. But it's fine, because I am uncomfortably warm right now, because my body's unable to cool itself. Because I've blocked its only way of cooling. I was like, come on now. This is the only way we can cool down. The body's natural cooling mechanism. mostly only works on my face. And I clogged up all of its accessibility by putting makeup on. I'll keep the eye makeup on though, because mascara takes a lot of effort to get off. But I mean, you know, it's not like I sweat on my eyelids, so that's fine. That shouldn't make much of a difference to not take my eye makeup off. Oh god, look. You could tell that I didn't sleep well. No. I think I'm gonna give John... Okay, so I don't generally give John melatonin. I used to at one point because he had a hard time going to sleep, so I would give him like a super low dose. I would give him like half of a milligram of melatonin. So it was mostly placebo, not actually that it was doing anything, but because he knows scientifically what melatonin does, whenever I would give him the melatonin, he would fall asleep within like 5 minutes. Melatonin doesn't work that fast. That's why I know it's placebo. I am not paying for any services at the moment. I'm sorry. I'm not monetized on anywhere, so I'm not, I don't have a budget for any of my channels. And I also have an artist on staff. By on staff, I mean on friendship.
That means me. That means me for free.
Hey, I am an attentive friend, okay? It is not for free.
I'm just messing.
What are you saying? Are you claiming I'm not attentive? This child says I'm not attentive. He says I am lying. Also, most of the problem with my channels and all of my social medias is that I'm me, and I have two settings: too much or not enough. So I can't. I've never mastered just right. I don't have the capacity for the Goldilocks ratio. So I'm either too much or not enough. So I have actually designed a lot of the rebranding stuff. So I have the banner ready to change the banners across all of my social media and all my channels. I have it completed. I completed it already. I just haven't done the step of taking it from being done on, what did I do it on? I made it on Canva. I haven't done the step from taking it out of Canva and into all the social medias. I really need to do that. I will do that today. Maybe. I make no guarantees. I will try to do it today so that at least there's some cohesiveness across all the channels. And I gotta send Teddy, I gotta send you what it looks like now so you can see how the color scheme is very similar to what I had before. So I may still be able to use the thingies that you made for me. The banner things. I mean, what are those called?
About me.
The about me and stuff.
The panel. They're called panels.
Oh yeah, the panels. So I have the banner, and then I don't know. After you see the new banner, I don't know. I'll let you decide. I'll let you have artistic license on whether you think that I should use the ones you already made, or if you want to make new ones. It's not a star themed kind of thing, but it does still have a little bit of blue, but it's more black. I'll send it to you on WhatsApp.
Mm-hmm.
Batte, chocolate.
To enter those panels, all you gotta do is go to your channel, press the About tab, and then press edit panels. That's it. You just
See,
add them.
I've gone there, but I don't think I've seen that option. Hold on. While I'm making cake. What is going on? Prep. I am pressing A. And I charged this remote before we started playing, so it better not play with me. But it's fine. I have the 2 Joy-Cons. I have 4 Joy-Cons over here, though. Actually, not 2. I have the 2 that are attached to the Switch and 2 spare ones in my drawer. Alright. Where's my mouse? Cursor. Come here. Alright, so if we go... And they are for Twitch, right?
And kick. Twitch and kick allows panels.
Alright, so on Twitch, you said go to About? Because I have, like, account settings back to Twitch, maybe. Back to Twitch? Or channel?
On your channel. Go to your channel.
Okay, go to my channel. Boop.
And on the bottom of the screen, it says home, about, schedule, stuff like that. Like right under the video, it says home, about, schedule, stuff like that.
Under the video? I got edit panels. Edit panels?
Yeah, that right there. Yep.
Okay. Then I have like 2 squares. So I just click the plus?
Yep.
Add text or image panel.
The image is where you put what I made you.
Configure.
We'll talk about it after the stream. There's a whole bunch of options you can do.
Okay, add a new panel. That's not working. Okay, yeah, we'll do it after the stream. We built it while we fly. Like World 1.
You want to play Minecraft? What? You want to play Minecraft?
I don't know where you even get that from.
You do?
I don't know where you're getting that from. I'm playing Palia right now. See, now I'm mad. Are you sure you don't feel kind of... It feels... What does that say? Does that say 92?
Yeah.
Okay, make it a little bit colder.
Definitely says 90.
Does that... It says 82?
No, it says 90.
John, don't lie to me. We don't do lies over here. It says 82. Actually, it says 83. What is it set to right now? What temperature is it going to be cooling to? Because I took the makeup off and I'm still feeling like hot. I even put blackout curtains on the curtain. I feel like a lot of the heat is coming in from in between the windows. Because look, the blackout curtains are moving.
I think it's set to like 70 something.
Look, the blackout curtains are moving. I think some of the heat is still coming in. I need to figure out how to block that.
Just say no.
If only that worked. If only that worked. Cake! Cake. Let's go sell some cake. Ooh, I think I can plant my my apple tree real quick. So I should be able to harvest enough stuff to get enough rooms. Oh, wow. Pretty much everything is... Almost everything is ready to harvest. That's a lot more than I expected. My face still feels hot. I think it's because I know why it is. I have an idea as to what the most likely culprit is. And it wasn't the makeup, so now I'm mildly distraught that I took off my hiding. I took off all my concealer and it turns out that it wasn't that. the window, you know how when you open a window, there's the little space where like air will still come in if something is pushing air out. Because it doesn't have a seal, so I stuffed it with fabric so that the hot air wouldn't come back into the room. And it was working just fine, but it seems that after I put the blackout curtain up, it came loose or something, because it is actually blowing hot air back into the room. But because the blackout curtain doesn't cover the whole window, it's a very long window. It covers mostly the area right next to where the air conditioner is venting, and the area that would, be right in John's face. Basically where it vents out is in my face. So the blackout curtain comes out to about here, and it's just blowing hot air at my face. So I removed my hiding for nothing. I removed my concealer and foundation mask for nothing. I'm so disappointed. The sadness, sorrow, and prayers. Prep. Batte, chocolate. But I don't know what else I could use. Because I thought I'd used enough fabric to cover that so that it wasn't like gonna let hot air in. But now I'm looking at the curtain and it is like moving. It is over here having a dance party. Ooh, I have a dining table! Flower dining table. That's exciting. Let's go plant it over here by where the other things are. Oh, but I have 2 tables now. It's fine.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. I have 2 tables and a chair.
You get one of each. Yep. It's 5 different ones. You get one of each.
Oh, well, it may be different in quotation marks. Because the image looked almost identical to the one that I first got.
No, it's the stool. The stool and the table look the same, except the stool is smaller because it's a stool.
Well, yeah, it makes sense.
But it's the same. It's the same.
Like thumbnail.
Flower.
It's the same thumbnail.
Yeah.
All right, let's plant. Oh, where'd I put my apple trees? Apple seeds. I need 2 apple trees. Thank you. 'Cause I don't have a lot of apples. Probably because it takes so much space. Farming is integral to making money, Alright, I am back. It's time for bake. Bake. Baking. Boop. Done baking. The first one. What time is it? It's 3:40. I haven't even made it down to 3 p.m. I wonder how true these measurements are. Like, is this accurate? Like, is this really how much water you should be drinking? Or is that just a sales gimmick?
Isn't it 8 cups a day?
I don't know, because I think most people that actually specialize in the fields of nutrition, which includes hydration, recommend that what you drink is based more on like your body composition and your level of activity, which are kind of things that you can't really measure on your own without going to see a specialist to figure out what your body actually needs. But I think the bare minimum is considered to be 8 cups of water a day. More fertilizer for this plant. Alright, everything's watered. Cake, cake, cake. Let me feed myself. I have fed the plants and now it's time to feed myself. But goodness. Ready to craft. I mean, the grinding is great to get all the monies, but it can feel kind of tedious. Get all the money. All of the monies. It's multitask. Multipass.
What's that, I mean?
Almost burnt, but not quite. I was too wrapped up in attempting to multitask. And I should know better because multitasking is not real. Congratulations, cooking level 13. Will that give me more money? Like, sell that, sell that, sell that. I sell all my non-starred crops. Can you empty out my inventory? Something. Okay. Does anything other than the apple trees need fertilizing? There we go. Used up all the fertilizer that was in my personal inventory. How much money am I gonna get when we finish this right now? When's the next time? Well, as soon as we make this set of cakes, I want to see how much money I actually have, because I haven't even been paying attention to that. And then after this, I will go. Today's Wednesday outside food day. John said, do you still want the same thing you wanted before?
What?
Do you still want the same food you wanted before?
That I most recently told you.
Yeah, the Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A?
Yeah, Chick-fil-A. That's how it's spelled.
Yeah, but you're supposed to say Chick-fil-A.
I don't see why.
The
About to
yay
get
is.
paid, man.
Ooh, I got paid 5,623 gold coins. I think that is enough. What am I buying? Oh yeah, the chests. Because I need to upgrade my inventory. I think I have enough now to just go buy the recipe. I have just barely enough. 50,000.
You can also sell those cakes in the store since you're going there.
Oh, yeah, that is true. It's 477. I wish it was more. I gotta look at the stuff that pays the most, because I think there's a couple of other things that pay more than the cakes. Because remember how they, like, ruined cakes after one of the updates? Because they were saying that it was too OP.
Yeah. They nerfed it like 3 times.
So I think that's part of the problem. We've made so much cake, and it's... I mean, granted, I did spend 5,000 gold not too long ago from what we had made. But between all the cakes that we made and sold yesterday and all the cakes that we've made and sold today, like, 5,000 gold should be a paltry amount. Also, if it's... Well, when I get to the store, I'll see how much it is that they actually pay per cake.
It tells you on if you highlight the cake in your inventory.
Yeah, but I'm running right now, so I'll just see it when I get to the store. I could calculate it also, but I'm on my way to the store. All of those things would require me stopping the movement that I'm currently executing.
238 for the starter ones.
Really?
And 159 for the non-starter
Oh,
ones.
because these most recent three were not starred. That's fine. How much monies do I have? 5,100? 51,000? No, 50,800. And how much is the inventory upgrade right now? 25,000. Ooh, should I do that or go get the recipe? Ooh. I think in the long run, the recipe. Well, ooh, I'm so torn. This is why I'm torn, because the recipe is 50,000 gold. Yeah, but I still have about 1,200 bits of room. I'm gonna buy the backpack. I want more room on my plot, but do I have any coins? Do I have any gacha coins? I don't have any gacha coins. Oh wait, do I have any of the other coins? I have
Hot pot
7.
just opened.
Yeah, the hot pot. I have those gacha coins. So my options, I'm actually considering this right now. That's why I had an empty look in my eyes, because I was somewhere else. I was calculating. The food items, the cooked food items, they give some money. Like, it's not the best, it's not the worst. However, they take time and involvement, and a lot of the recipes kind of need you to be with at least one other player, because they're so intricate and have so many steps that if you don't do it together with somebody else, you'll end up burning the food, which has happened to me before when I tried to overreach on what I think I'm capable of. But it just occurred to me that if, say, I have a ton of fish, I could just go to the oh, cool, we'll both be here then. Whee! I could just do the simple fish recipe at the little fire pit thing, and that doesn't get me a lot of money, but it's very low effort and it's very quick. I should also see, by comparison, how much resources and time the sashimi takes. Because I think the sashimi, well, I know the sashimi pays better, but what did I just receive? I just got, what was I waiting on? Oh, yeah, there's 2 things. There is 2 things I was waiting for Amazon, and it arrived already. Which is the thing that I had ranted about like 2 streams ago with the situation for the dining room table. I had purchased some placemats to go underneath I had purchased some clear plastic placemats to go underneath the decorative ones that are the like bamboo-ish type ones that my mom has on the table right now. And those were too small, so I returned them and I ordered bigger ones. Genki and Isabel bought the witch outfit, Jenny. Oh, lol. Apparently, look, it's kind of cool. You can't, like, look, if I had the money to spend...
Jenny wants it. She wants it so bad.
If I had the money to do to spend on a microtransaction, I would do it too, because you can fly. I was watching somebody's stream and I was like, wait, you can fly? You can fly on a broomstick. So cool.
But you need the witch's outfit to do it.
Like
and
I
the broomstick is a separate transaction.
I mean, even if it was one transaction, I don't have the money for it. I am open for donations, though. There's my donation link right on the screen. ko-fi.com/Natalie with a Y, SCC, Natalie's Cacophony of Chaos. Man, I am trying so hard to handle the fact that this exhaust is just blowing in my face. Not pleased. Not pleased at all. I don't understand. Yesterday, it was fine. Like, the hot air was not coming in like that. And I know for a fact because I didn't see the blackout. The blackout curtain wasn't, like, moving at all yesterday. I want to fly on the broom as well. But like today, I'm like wondering, why does the room still feel hot? And I thought that the air conditioner wasn't working properly. I went and I did the whole thing so that the kit stops popping out. And the kit's not popping out anymore. The window kit, the hard plastic stuff is still in place, but it's utterly useless. It's pointless. Boop. It's utterly useless. Because of the gap. The gap that is the unsealed gap that's created from the fact that the window is slightly open. It is making, look at that curtain, John. Look at that.
That's the wind.
There should be no wind in here.
Must have been.
It is flapping in the wind and there should be no wind. Woo! I won again.
When are we gonna get the food?
Did somebody steal my spot?
Aww.
What?
You gotta be quick. You gotta be quick. People steal spots.
I couldn't be quick. Like, it didn't even give me an option to join. Like, the moment I went out, it was already full.
Man.
Like, if you look back at the stream, if you look back at the video, you'll see that it was like I was out and then I came out and the doors were like doing the thing and I was just like, nope. When I'm done this round of hot pot, not this round, but like when the day is over and hot pot shuts down. No, because I'm only putting my time in. I mean, I guess I'm gambling with my time. It's just a game. I can win 2 gacha coins.
What can you lose?
Time.
I love gambling.
Your computer doesn't handle Palia very well. We gotta delete some stuff on it.
Give me your computer.
I already gave you my computer. It's the one that's yours now.
Okay.
Let's see, what do I get in the draw? Ah, that was a waste of a draw. I mean, I guess I could go with this. Which gets me ready, and then if I get one more tofu square, I win. Give me a tofu square. Well, no, actually no. I have to change one of my RNGs. Ah. No, I'm not taking it. Come on. Come on. Also, now I do understand why the games were so inconsistent before. Because when we were playing Magi, the hot pot for the Magi event, I always kept wondering, like, why, why is it always different? Like, every single time it seems like it's a different number of round. Like, sometimes it would be round 8, sometimes it would be round 13, and I was like, when does this game end? And I finally figured it out today. I figured it out today. Thanks to Teddy. I mean, I guess technically I didn't figure it out. I was told. I'll take this and get rid of
I
this.
thought you knew this whole time.
I did not. I didn't know. Like, I was just out here grabbing cards. Like, for the first, like, 75% of the Magi event, I didn't even realize you can take the other cards that were out. Like, I just thought you could only get the cards that you drew. And I was never, like, I could never win, and I'm like, man, if only I could grab that card that's out on the board.
Oh my god.
Only. I would have won so many times by now. Oh gosh. But you know. Should I take the fish? Should I take the fish? Should I take the fish? I don't want to, actually. It was a good choice. Now. Mushroom! Ooh, hopefully nobody takes my mushroom.
That's the same mushroom I need right now.
Good thing we're not on the same board. Out here fighting for the mushrooms. Fighting for the mushroom kingdom. Oh, I gotta get back to that and finish the game, but I actually can't because I lent it to my brother. He was over here a few days ago, and I was like, oh, if you're bored and have nothing to do, why don't you? I had taken my Switch downstairs and put it on the docking stand that I have downstairs, and he was like, oh yeah, that's a good idea, because he wanted to try it out, but then he never played it while he was here, and then when he was getting ready to leave, he's like, oh, can I borrow Peach? And I'm like, yeah, let me go get the case. And he's like, it's inside of your Switch. I'm like, yeah, but let me go get the case. And he just, like, he took it out of the Switch. I'm like, what are you doing? I said I'm going to get the case. That thing is too tiny. It'd just be like grabbing it, putting it in your pocket, and be like, no, it'll be fine. I don't trust that. It's fine. Excellent. I'll take this. So I, like, came upstairs, got the case. I went back down there, and I was like, where's the game? he had it in his hand. I'm like, ugh. Horrifying. I'm gonna draw. Let's see what happens. Nothing useful. Well, actually, no. I can... There we go. So I
can't get this dang mushroom.
Now I just need a lettuce or a meat. Nope.
Meat. You got meat right there. You didn't take the meat. There's
No,
two
because
meats
I
on the
don't-
board.
Because I needed it to be a different one. I mean, I need to be the same one. So that it could be my match. Because, see, my mushrooms are all different. My noodles are all the same. So then I either need the green, I need to have the same green or the same meat. And the 2 meats that were on the board weren't the one that I have. Because then my next piece would have had to be matching.
You could have won with that meat that just came out. The game would have been over.
Wouldn't?
Mm-hmm.
No, because you said that it's 9 pieces, and the 9th one is the one that comes down, and don't you have to match it? Or just have to match the color, it doesn't have to be the same suit. I'm so confused.
So each color has 3 different foods for the color. You either match one food all the way or have 3 separate foods for that color.
Are you still gap?
Yeah, this doesn't end until, like, the bar closes down. Closing time. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, and the other thing that arrived is for the bunk bed. So, the bunk bed is rated to handle either 3 or 350 pounds. I'm not sure. Doesn't really matter. Neither one of us is even 200 pounds. So, it can handle way more than what we weigh. However, it bows. Like, if you're sitting or laying on the bottom bed and then somebody gets up on the top, it bows, like, slightly, but you can see it, and no peace of mind. I didn't get it for a while till he explained it, and I was still doing it wrong. That's why I'm laughing. I just got hang of the hot pot. I don't know why he explains it halfway, and then expects us to just, like, catch on right away. So he explains it halfway,
what?
Like, he,
what?
With the understanding that he has from having read the instructions, and just expects us to fill in the blanks. And it's like, Teddy, we didn't read the instructions for the game. You have to explain every little detail.
I did not explain halfway.
Well, it feels halfway. Okay, do I need any of these to be exactly the same, or am I good right now? Well, except for the greens, I guess, because you said they all have to be different, or they all have to be the same.
You still don't understand what I'm telling you.
They're the same color, but they're different, like, pictures. Oh, wait, I have a carrot. I don't know if it's the, like, saturation on my screen, but the orange and yellow for me visually on the playing screen that I use is so similar that I'm constantly messing it up. So I'm going to, should I swap to yellow? I'm gonna get rid of the orange and go to yellow. So I keep having that specific problem. I keep having consistently, and unless I'm able to figure out how to change the coloration of my monitor in a way that's not terrible. Welcome back, Miss Insane Witch. We're over here arguing because I am insisting on the fact that Teddy didn't explain this game properly.
I did. You're just not understanding what I'm telling you.
Okay, should I take the corn? Or should I draw? Okay, what should I?
You're already committed. You're already committed to the carrot. Now stick with the carrot.
I gotta take the carrot. I will draw. Okay, should I swap out this mushroom then?
No, you need the red mushroom.
Okay.
You need a carrot, you need the red mushroom, and the greens, you either match the two you have or get a bok choy, and then you win.
Okay. Ah, somebody else got all the matches. I'm gonna figure this out. But look, at least I don't feel bad because Jenny said she's just now getting the hang of it. So I'm not alone. It's not just me. And see, Jenny has the benefit
I don't
of direct
understand
coaching.
I don't understand how am I explaining it wrong. It's basically rummy. You match three of a kind, or you get the run. It's three of a kind or a run. If you understand card games, you know what matching three of a kind is, or getting a run.
I don't play card games. Except Uno.
A run is same suit, consecutive numbers. But in this game, it's the same color, consecutive different pictures. If you're not going for the same picture of the same color, you're going for different pictures of the same color. Still confused, huh?
Slightly. The joys of live streaming, like, you can see my facial reactions. I'm trying to visualize it. You know what? See, the thing is, Jenny has the benefit of on-site, in-person coaching. I have to try to create pictures from your words, and I have a very hard time doing that. I need audio-visual teaching, and that's how I learn instantly. Like, if you give me audio-visual, I learn it right away. Wow, this is an interesting spread. I'm gonna leave the mushrooms alone.
You know what? There's a YouTuber who made this game physically. You go print it out. It's a free PDF file. I'm gonna print it out, and I'm gonna teach you how to play the damn game.
Fish. I used to play all these types of games, but I don't retain stuff that I don't use regularly. Unless I'm obsessed with it. Or I played it so much that it's just ingrained in my mind forever. Like, I could pick up Monopoly any day and be like, okay, no, we're good. I got this. No. Or like other types of board games. Uno, I can do pretty much. I mean, Uno feels pretty self-explanatory for me. But even like Texas Hold'em, I'll play Texas Hold'em and I have to read the instructions every time. I need to get instructed. I need a refresher every single time I play it. Because I don't remember. Okay, so all my reds are different, all my grays are different, and then all of my purples are the same. What do I need now?
You just need the last red, which is the chopped up meat.
Okay, I think I'm getting the hang of it. Yeah, like I have to read the instructions on a lot of card games. Every time I play, I'm like, how do you play this again? Except for blackjack, because I mean that's obvious, but chopped up meat, yay! I win! Woo! Good coaching. I think I kind of figured it out. Oh, and the session is over. How many coins did I get? Come on, inventory. I pressed A. I am so close to the switch right now. There shouldn't be any issues with communication. Alright.
9.
I'm going to roll the wheel, spin the wheel, until I run out of coins, and then call it for the stream. Teddy explains it. And see, the thing is that I'm not like this with everything. Most other things at home, I'm the one who figures it out. So I think when I'm in certain situations, I'm just like, I don't want to think because I have to carry so much weight at home. Oh, okay. I guess we're going to war. Got it. I have to figure out so many things for so many people when I'm at home that it's like there are just certain things that I don't pay attention to. I kind of just go in blind. So like with games, a lot of the times I'll go in blind until going in blind and I'm stuck. I'm like, I'm stuck. I have to actually do some research. And then I'll actually do some research and find out the information that I skipped because I wasn't reading the things. Because I'm just like, there's got to be some place where I could just set all the weight of everybody's expectations down. And that's pretty much gaming for me, because when it comes to like in real life at home, I have to carry so heavy because I have to deal with my own stuff. I have to deal with John's stuff. I have to deal with a whole bunch of my mom's stuff, and I have to deal with like a bunch of the like household stuff, like things with the house, because otherwise my dad is carrying the load alone. And so I always feel like I have to take up some of it because otherwise he's overwhelmed. But then it's kind of like a double-edged sword, because then I'm hurting myself to help him so that he's not in a struggle, chaos, hurt situation. But it's kind of like how partially how I maintain some of the peace at home, because if something needs doing and my dad is either too tired or like too busy to take care of it, my mom will take care of it. But like if you think that I don't read instructions and follow directions and figure out how things work before I start the undertaking, I am like a instruction reading saint by comparison to my mom. And then she'll end up going into things without even calculating the slightest bit of risk or how things should be done properly, and then things end up being a mess, and they're either worse or just as bad as they were before instead of getting repaired or improved. And then a lot of times it ends up being worse. Like where something was damaged but you couldn't really tell unless you used it, it'll be like, no, now everybody can see this hot mess. Like, it's a soup sandwich. There's a lot of stuff she'll just want it fixed, and she won't take the time or have the patience to figure out how to do it properly. So it'll just be a soup sandwich. And so then my dad gets mad because he's kind of like, if you don't know how to do something and you're not going to figure out how to do it right, then just don't do it. So then they end up arguing about that. And she wants to be appreciated for the fact that she at least tried to solve a problem that wasn't being solved. And we're like, yeah, but you didn't solve it properly. So like, how exactly are we supposed to be appreciative? You just created an extra problem. And then the ones who have to solve it are me and my dad. So then it just becomes this whole thing. Because it's like, to her, she's like, well, I did something that needed doing. And to us, we're like, no, you just gave us more work. And then that creates a more problematic, chaotic environment at home. So I take on a lot of the weight of things that need doing at home so that we don't have those struggles and issues. Because then argument ensues, and my dad would get frustrated about how messily she did something, and she'll get frustrated that she's not being appreciated for addressing the problem. And the way that we see it, we're kind of like, yeah, but you didn't actually fix the problem, you made more problems. In your attempt to fix one problem, you created two problems. So it's hard to be appreciative of your intent, because the intent was well placed. The execution is the problem. And it's like, she would like us to not focus on the execution and just be appreciative and thankful of the execution, of like the intent, not the execution. And we're like, yeah, but the execution has created more problems for us. So then I end up taking on a lot of the weight of the household as far as like repairs and things in the house when my dad can't take care of it himself, because it saves on problems. It saves on bigger stressors if I just take care of it. But in the long run, it does weigh me down. 'Cause I'm just kind of like, oh, can I just have somebody take care of everything for me? Because I'm so exhausted from taking care of everything for so long, for so many people. Oh, I didn't realize I had one more bag. What is this? Open. I got gold. Not a lot of gold, but some gold. Let's head home. Home is this way, right? I'm gonna head home and call the stream for now so that I can take John to go get his outside Wednesday foods and then put myself active on Instacart, because I was planning on streaming for like 1 hour, 2 hours max, then doing John's outside food and then putting myself back active on Instacart to try and pick up some calls and make some money to pay some bills and stuff. July is a tough month for me because I got 2 birthdays.
Bills are overrated. Just don't pay them.
Jenny, I rarely play off stream because a lot of times what I noticed in the past is that when I was playing off stream, stuff that I wanted to be part of the stream because it's part of the storyline would pop up, and I would try to do like the screen capture option on the Switch, but you know that's only 30 seconds, so it got pretty tedious. I was like, oh, did I even capture everything? And then trying to figure out how I was gonna end up incorporating those videos into the stream. And so then I was just like, okay, I'm going to quit doing this. What I will do, where are my trees? Why are they still just like little mounds on the ground? What I will do is I'll play off stream and I'll just farm, like actually farm, so that I can make money. Sometimes I do the cooking so I can actually make money, and go out, chop down trees. So just grinding for resources. I'll do that off stream, but like gameplaying that might progress the storyline, I don't do it off stream. Alright. Water my plants, because we're all here anyways. Yeah, I only meant to stream for like 1 or 2 hours tops, so we're already at 3 hours. I gotta go try to grind some gig work and make it the monies. Monetization couldn't come quick enough, but yeah, we're not there yet, so hopefully we'll get there eventually soon. It eventually isn't too far away, but like rather sooner than later. With that, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the stream. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you, Miss Insane Witch, for being in the chat. Jenny, thank you for being able to stop by even through the chaos of toddlerama that you have going on at home. Teddy, always a pleasure, and I'm so glad that we have the Twitch. Oh great, I'm knocking stuff down. Because why not? It is very mean. The Discord chat, it's a lot more fun because now there's less issues with the delay. Oh, can I do wait, I can do a thing. I can do a raid because I got like, right? Is he on Twitch? How do you do that?
She is on YouTube.
Okay. Can I? Oh, I don't think you can do raids on YouTube yet. I know you can on Rumble, and I know you can on Twitch.
You can on YouTube.
How?
But I don't know how to do it.
Oh, we should figure that out. Oh, I wish. Well, feel free to put her channel into the chat while I'm still doing my outro-ish situation. So please don't forget to do all the social media things, and to everyone who popped into the chats that I can't see right now because Social Stream only keeps a little bit of the chat, but it was really a great amount of time playing today that I wasn't really planning, and it was especially fun to do the to have the chaos be not just me, to have a little bit of the chaos of me and Teddy. I think it was a lot more fun. I like this a lot better than how it normally is. With that, I will see you guys on the next one. Maybe, no, actually tomorrow. Tomorrow's a family day. I won't stream tomorrow. My child is metamorphosizing into a teenager tomorrow, so my day is going to be gone in
I
that.
don't think that's what that word means.
Yeah, so you're going to come out of your cocoon and miraculously be a 13-year-old. Like, today you're a
think that's
preteen,
what
tomorrow you're a
metamorphosize.
teenager.
No, that would,
Metamorphosis.
no,
You're
that
going from being a preteen to being a teenager.
No, that would be different. A chrysalis, I think.
I mean, the process of going from one thing to another is the metamorphosis. The chrysalis would just be the stage of development that you're in.
No, that's the shell.
Yeah. Anyways, as I was saying, Jenny says happy birthday.
It's not my birthday.
Happy early birthday. I'm not streaming tomorrow. How else is she going to tell you happy birthday? This child, oh my gosh, he's all about the semantics. Anyway, so I more than likely will not stream tomorrow. But if I do, it'll be in the evening. And if not, then I'll see you guys on the 12th. I'm going to go feed him and then go try to work. Hopefully catch some gig work so I can recover from the expense of 2 very major birthdays. Wow, YouTube is super far behind. Wait, well, what is this? Is this the beginning of the stream? What is going on with you, YouTube? You're so far behind.
You gotta press the live button. Sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, it got out of sync.
Sometimes it pauses.
It got out of sync. But, yeah, that's enough of my 50 million goodbyes. Although I am wearing my Corazon Latino shirt to explain why I give so many goodbyes. Why it's so lengthy. Because that's a Hispanic thing. We can't ever just say one goodbye. Who does that? She does not live here. We do not come equipped with that capacity. But yeah, with that, that's all the housekeeping stuff.